night with these bloody bots. How do I turn it off? Oh, shit. How do I turn this bloody thing off? I don't know how to turn this thing off. Oh, for God's sake. So it's off. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's off now, guys. Yeah. So anyway, listen, I appreciate what Miss Red said this morning. I was watching, so yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, she wasn't in a good way. And listen, just like everybody else, I sent her a message. She does that with me when I'm not in a good place. But, you know, she does talk about me. I've always said if I am on the FYP, Miss Red, you know, and the same with Luke, do speak about me. Because I love the FYP. I love being on the FYP. You know what I mean? There's no clique. It's ridiculous what people are saying. It's stupid. It's just what you call friendship. I don't actually speak a lot with Miss Red. I don't really speak to Jay that much either, to be honest. But there's definitely no clique, and if there is, I'm definitely not on it. And me being protected and all of this, oh my God, it's quite laughable, really, isn't it? We now have a voice. Yes, it's so silly. But, you know, thank you to Miss Fred for what she said. But I don't want her to ever feel that she can't have an opinion about me either. Do you know what I mean? Of course, she can still have her opinion. I have my opinion. Your protection money is due. But I just don't want her to feel that she can't have an opinion. Of course, she can have an opinion. So can Jay, Luke the Judge. Do you know what I mean? It's, you know, with Luke the Judge, listen, I think with Zach the Brat seems to think, you know, that because they are friends that he should have supported him last night when we were arguing. I don't even know why me and Prince Brat were arguing because I've done nothing to him. You know what I mean? It was just out of the blue. But, you know, Luke, I suppose, is just, you know, is keeping neutral. You know what I mean? Just doing the FYP. Just because you're friends with someone does not mean they should be defending you. You know what I mean? I've got a voice. Prince Brat's got a voice. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's just, oh God, it is ridiculous. But I swear to God, I'll always tell you the truth. There is no clique. And it's friendship. So listen, I get on with Miss Red and Jay. I get Miss MT, but I don't speak to them a lot off TikTok. I'm definitely not protected. No one is scared of me. I wish they were. Some people probably are scared of me. I don't know. The cult are powerful. They are a very powerful community. Love it. Be scared, guys. Be scared. But listen, with the Prince Brat situation, right, this is how I see it. We had an argument in the box. I don't know, it came out of nowhere from his mouth. And you know, Luke the Judge didn't, I suppose, protect him or defend him. I mean, why should he? Well, because they're friends, because then everyone's going to have something to say about that, right? Why is Luke protecting his friend? He's biased and all this kind of thing. I think he does this all the time, to be honest. You get him saying. And then I think I had an argument with his mother. I didn't even know it was his mother, to be honest. I think that was in Miss Red's box. I can't remember. But I didn't know it was his mum until she said it was. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we were winding him up a bit last night. So anyway, and I do feel, and I don't know what's wrong with people. Listen, there's no true friendships on TikTok. Now, I do have well, actually, that's a lie, because I do have I don't know if I would call them true friendships at this time, because I've not met anyone off here, but they are good friends of mine. But I don't get why you're friends with someone, right? And then something happens, and the next minute they're outing your personal life, your business. It's all over TikTok. I don't understand why people do that. Now, you know, Prince Brat had a lot to... Yeah, I thought I called him Prince Brat. I'm sorry. What was I going to say is, he had a lot to say last night, but, you know, he didn't come with any evidence. I mean, listen, I don't know if Luke has been saying anything about me. Apparently he's got a chart and he goes into people's lives, you know, writing down their viewers. It's quite funny. I don't know whether that's true or not, all the things that he was saying, but, you know, we do go by receipts. He didn't come with any receipts. So, you know, it is only hearsay. But yeah, I will be playing some of the videos. Wouldn't believe anything Prince Brat says. Yeah, well, listen, I don't know. You know, it's funny, isn't it, when you fall out with someone, next minute they're airing all your business and kind of singing like a bloody canary, aren't they? That's not a friend. You know, friends don't do that. Now, listen, I'm friends with Lynn's. I'm friends with, it's true, we're using the paper meeting. You know, I'm friends with people on here. And if we fell out, I'm not going to come on TikTok and start talking about their personal business and what they've said to me in confidence. Do you know what I mean? I might slate them. Oh, yeah, I will slate you. But, you know, I'm not going to air things, you know, and stuff. But like I said, in regards to Miss Red things, nothing to do with the Clipper. That's done. It's done. It's buried. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I hope Miss Red can have opinions on me if she's got an opinion. I'm sure she does. And I think she has done FYP, you know, when I'm on the FYP, has spoken about me. Do you get what I'm saying? And, you know, with Miss Red, she has contacted me when I haven't been in a good place either. And Jay, she's been amazing. You know, apart from my friends like Eternity and Lynn's, because, you know, I'm always on the phone to them. But they have spoken to me. So I don't understand why they get this hate, really, to be honest. You're reading a script? I am reading a script, yeah. Sorry, one sec. What does that say? What does Miss Red say that I need to say? One sec. Oh, yeah. One sec. I don't know why Miss Red is getting a lot of hate because, you know, she does, you know, she has messaged me when I have been in a, one sec, bad place. You know, but I just want to say thank you. I'm on repeat now for those kind words that you said, Miss Red, this morning. Yes. But the Clapper is put to bed. No one is protecting me. There's no clique. I'm not lying to you. There really is no clique. There's friendship, for God's sake. You know what I mean? That's all it is. I mean, what's wrong with people? But I'm going to play these videos of what Brat has said. Sorry, I keep thinking of Brat. One sec. Okay. Let's go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these videos. Right. Right. Okay.
Evil Queen once in this live. And the second you say it, honestly, I think he's got a shrine at his house with Evil Queen. I don't even like Evil Queen, but I would get phone calls at 4 or 5 a.m. Chelsea, EQ. It's insane. He's obsessed with taking her down. Obsessed. I'm going to block him for you. He's just vile. I don't know why he's messaging you. I've been very calm and respectful in this conversation, but if he thinks that he can message you about it, he must know that some home truths have been spilt in this. He's got her on Snapchat because we're all friends. We're all friends, but now he's going to my mum to try and get up. Like, this is not right. This is what I mean, but I'll tell you straight up that he doesn't like Gracie one bit. He doesn't like Delusive Angie. He's just scared. He said she's a dirty drunk on the phone. He said, get her in your box battles, because even if she sees a penny to put towards her wine fund, she'll get in there in seconds. He slags off all these people that he's friends with.
Oh, God.
And I just can't be a fake anymore. I just can't. And maybe it's wrong for me to put up with it for this long, and I apologise again for holding on to this, but I'm just human and I thought I had a friend. I texted my mum, and do you see what I mean? Texting my mum about Evil Queen. You think my mum cares about that? Why are you texting my mum? She's got her own problems, which you know about. You've got me on Snapchat. You can text me if you want, but you don't. But you see, home truths are coming out, and now you're texting people. So this is the truth about Luke the Judge. He's a manipulator and he's a controller. And you just need to stop enabling his behaviour. One of his biggest things is the gifts. Why do you think he takes 2, 3, 4 days off? He told me all these people will gift me so much. Joanne, Margaret, he's told me all this. You know, and this is why he takes days off. And he comes on and he pretends that he's been down and stuff. No, you haven't. He doesn't like Delusive Angie. He's told me, he's made a pact with a few creators that they will not speak about Delusive Angie because the cult is too powerful. He has told me that himself.
Oh, we are powerful. Yes. I like that bit. Listen, I don't know. It's hearsay because, you know, obviously he hasn't come with any receipts or anything. But I like the powerful bit, yes. But they do speak about me, you know. So I'm really confused on that one.
Well, she is anyway. I don't have any loyalty to that, but I thought I did to Luke. That's the difference. What's that? Is it rude? My mum. See, this is it. My mum gets a text now from Luke, not me. My mum. This is the type of person we're dealing with here. I will listen to it first. I don't want to speak to you, Luke.
about evil queen that dumped your boyfriend? Are you on about evil queen?
Yeah, so I'm going to just play this. This is what my mum just got. And if you don't mind just tapping the screen, please, and sharing the live. This is what my mum just got. So that's what I mean. You can message me, but you go to my mum. This is what I'm talking about, the manipulation. My mum has no involvement in this whatsoever. This is my friendship, not my mum's. But that's what you do. You try to go to my mum.
Whether you're angry or not, come in the box. I've always shown you respect. I've always shown your son respect, but I'm done with your son. I'm done with your son. He is what he is. And to jump on live and start talking about me when his issue was with Dave and Angie just shows me what I was used for clout. So with the greatest respect, me and your son will never speak again. So that wasn't on me. Now he's going on about Evil Queen and saying he got into an argument. You on about Evil Queen that doxed your boyfriend? Are you on about Evil Queen? Yeah. That doxed your boyfriend.
That's what I mean about the obsession with Evil Queen. I mentioned one thing about Evil Queen. That's what I mean, the obsession with Evil Queen. I mentioned Evil Queen once in this live. And the second you say her name, honestly, I think he's got a shrine at his house with Evil Queen. I don't even like Evil Queen, but I would get phone calls at 4 or 5 a.m. Chelsea, EQ. It's insane. He's obsessed with taking her down. Obsessed. I'm going to block him, dude. He's just vile.
Yeah, he probably does have an obsession with EQ. That's actually quite funny. He's got a shrine. He probably bloody does. Oh, for God's sake, yeah. And by the way, you did actually dox a private voice note, by the way, Brett. So naughty on that one. Okay, let's go. These are actually making me laugh. Now, which one's that? We've done that one. Oh, what's this one?
So I've literally just got an abusive text. Oh my God, so he's giving my number out, by the way, to Leash now. This is what I know, he's giving my number out to people. Because Leash hasn't got my number. You just want to hear this message? This is insane. This is what I mean. This is what I mean just from being speaking about now. My number's already been doxed. This is the friend. Do you know Leash, the one who goes in his box? This is what I mean. I've spoken for what? And I'm already being harassed. Yeah, I'll change my number. That's fine. So this is what she said. She's typing again, so she's obviously watching. This is incredibly scary, to be honest. She said, well, how else is she going to have my number, Natalie? I've never had a phone call for her in my life. I can't show it. There's too much vile words. I don't want to get bananaed. I promise I have no reason to lie. It's here. Yeah, genuinely. She said, listen here, you little P, you know, P-R-I-C-K. I've recorded the whole live. Either we call or I'll be taken to the police.
What was she saying? Listen here, you little prick.
Police for slander and defamation of character. If my messages are shown to the public, I'll report it for doxing. You need to effing grow up. You have really
Hey, where's it?
Oh. You said he doesn't care about anyone. Maybe you all use him for your own personal gain and have done since you all started your platform. Wouldn't even be where it was if it wasn't for Luke. Manipulation. How TF is Luke a ringleader? You're going on like it's some cult group situation. Luke, for some stupid reason, which I don't understand why, really saw you as a friend. He put his trust in you. I would even go by saying he saw you as a best friend. Okay. See how this is all my fault again? See how this is all my fault? Best friends bitch to each other. Best friends call and give tea and drama. Luke even stopped being close to me for you. Do you even understand what that man means to me? You say he doesn't care about anyone. I'm not going to read that bit. When I tried to blah, 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 as someone else's information, so I'm not going to read that. But yeah, I'm getting these abusive texts. So I'm going to politely block your number, Leash. I know you're watching. And I would ask you to stop contacting me, otherwise this is going to be harassment. Okay? Thank you. you. It's not acceptable. That's not how you treat a friend. You know what I mean? So you know, this is what I mean when Zach and EQ all said about manipulation and getting out of it. It's very difficult to. I see it. I definitely do, and I wish I did sooner. But yeah, you can't text me and then say it's doxing by reading out a text. That's your choice to text me. You know what I mean? I've not done it. I've not slagged off her once, have I, guys? In fact, I haven't slagged anyone off. So already, between this situation, my mum's been given a voice note and I've already got texted already in this situation, and it's not even been a day. Now you can see what I'm going through from one person. Scary. To stop texting me and WhatsApping me. If I've blocked you now, so that's an indication I don't want you to talk to me. So if you continue, that's actually harassment. So I just politely ask you to stop. I don't have anything against you. I don't think you're a bad person at all. But I do ask you just to stop. So if I can't be friends with someone who's going to be real and what they say on the show is what they say to me on the phone, then there's no point having a friend in the first place. You can't have someone as your manager and slag them off on the phone and say how fake they are and they're not, and all that stuff. You can't say big love and respect to Zach and then tell me you want to punch his face in on the phone. Like, honestly, it's so baffling to me. The view that it's like excessive. It's very excessive. The views especially, graphs, literally graphs and numbers and like comments like this day they had this many views, Zach had this, EQ had this, we got to get higher, how can we do this? I've got to get higher than him on the popular. Doesn't get higher than Zach on the popular, he's gutted, his day's ruined, he's fell off TikTok, he says. If he doesn't get over 2,000 views, he's upset. It's just too much numbers games.
That is true. People do fight for views and things. I mean, listen, I talk about the views, but it's only to wind people up. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't really give a shit if I sat on 10. In fact, if I sat on 10, I'll probably have a better life. Do you know what I mean? I can do what I want, say I won't be all over the FYP. Do you know what I mean? I'd probably actually feel more relaxed about coming on TikTok and saying what I want. Honestly, I really don't care about the numbers. I've been on this 3 years now? But I'm not really that bothered about numbers. Do you know what I mean? I mean, listen, who doesn't want numbers? But unless you're financially gaining from TikTok, you know what I mean? TikTok can go tomorrow. What are you going to walk away with? Absolutely nothing. What? Because you got some views. Do you get what I'm saying? Views, you know, and EQ did say that. She's very correct, you know. So, yeah. Unless you got that money in your bank from TikTok, you got nothing. Because views mean shit. I don't mean to be rude, but that's the truth. You know what I mean? You could have views today, no views tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? You know, fall off tomorrow, and then what? You got nothing. So I'm going to go into EQ's reply. So we've got a video here of EQ.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I don't want him to come on the live or not, and I'm just saying unblock me, you know what I mean? And then we can have a conversation. And he can let me know about all these lunatics who are trying to take me down. So I think it was Luke the Judge who put the racist comments, who made an account or changed an account, one of his accounts or something, because he's she was blaming that on me the other night. I think it was him who did the racism thing and tried to set me up. And then Miss Red done a show on it, Luke the Judge did a show on it, so I got attacked by all angles, you know what I mean? Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much.
Well, she was actually blaming Corey for that last time. In my opinion, those comments were from EQ.
Thank you, beautiful. So yeah, they've been trying to say no, I'm not apologising to nobody. I've got nothing to apologise for. People have been sent to attack me, so I've got no apologies to
There's a poll been put up.
I won't be apologising to Prince Brat. I won't be apologising to Cowboy or nobody, because I've got nothing to apologise for. I'm the one who's getting attacked.
I ain't done this one today.
So obviously people working behind the scenes to try and bring me down. Oh, Emma, thank you so much, Emma. Thank you, beautiful. Love you. So I've got no apologies to make. will freeze over before I apologise to anybody. I've got nothing to apologise for. Reaction is not what you apologise for. Reacting to somebody.
Oh no, when she's sucking a vape.
So be careful sending your address to this sweetie woman, whatever her name is. What's her name, that sweet lady?
Sugar Bliss.
Sugar Bliss. Don't order any sweets because you're giving your address to that woman and the judges in Basel.
Oh, you know what she said?
Yeah, so I wouldn't even buy any sweets because you haven't to give your address to these people, you know what I mean? It's alright being mates with them as you've seen in the moment. Look at Prince Brat. Mates in the moment and he dropped him publicly on the live. I'm done with that boy, this, that and the other. Publicly shamed him, you know what I mean?
So do you want me to sound rude, right? Because she was calling Prince Brat's boyfriend the predator.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So does she really want to get back in bed with him? Oh, this fucking happens, man.
The issue is, like I said, I've got the 4 lives. With the live, you can see, in that 9 minutes, you can see those 4 lives.
Do you think they even care?
And he went back onto the web.
It's not about a fully fledged workplace, is it? You know what I mean?
Please be quiet.
Food hygiene rating, is it? It's some woman in a basement grabbing sweets in a bag with the dogs running around the floor and the cat delivered stiffs. So, yeah, the sweets have got dog ears in.
Well, she's trying to put me off.
You know what I mean?
She's got
Allow it, I'll block you. That's all I'll allow at the minute. You onto the block list.
Let me know when you get
I'll allow you onto the block list.
Let me know when you've had enough.
That's Prince number, exactly. I'm just saying to Prince Brat, we're trained, we know, yeah. Who do you think trains all these people? Me. So I'm the boss, you know what I mean? I'm the master of your disaster. Because you're all trying to be me. You're all trying to do all these things, you know what I mean? But you're not capable. You don't get people really exposing me, going, Evil Queen sent me this, and Evil Queen was telling me to do this, do you? I never heard anyone saying that, have you?
Because you've got no friends.
Do this, and she did this. You never heard that.
A long while ago.
But you've heard it how many times about Luke and Misread, from Zach, from Prince Brat now. All these people who fell by the wayside. I was used, and Misread told me she loved me every day. Oh, I love you, Evil Queen. On Messenger, I've got them all. And then she threw me under the bus. These people have got no scruples.
I'll give it to her, she's good.
You know what I mean?
She's really good at what she does.
You know what I mean? He's been rigging bets and stuff like that from the Gambling Commission. So the man's not to be trusted. I'm not saying
you're not to be trusted. You else could have said that.
You know what I mean? Not someone's business.
Can you stop
It's
that?
like taking from someone's business, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? She's a funny one because you're friends with EQ and she's your best friend, and you fall out with her. She's throwing you under the bloody train. You know what I mean? I mean, last time what she was calling, I think, Prince Brat a predator. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Hopefully, Prince Brat, do you? Yeah, and what she said about me, I think she said on Misread, I think it was a video that Misread played this morning, about that I was agreeing with supporting Corey because it gives me content. That is not true. Listen, I don't support, EQ with the things that she does. I don't like EQ, right? Well, actually, you know what? I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. She doesn't really bother me, do you know what I mean? But I speak about her quite a lot on my platform. Do you know what I mean? She thinks I want to be this controversial kind of person to get content. 100% not. So anyway, so that's listen, that the thing with Luke and Brat is it is a personal matter, but he did bring it to TikTok, and I wanted to play it to have content. I'm not even fucking lying. Right, okay, let's go on to the next. There's this video that I will be playing of a guy named Barry, but I will be doing that later. If you are triggered, do leave. I think, yeah, we need evidence. Exactly that. So anyway, I'm going to go into the, I want to, oh God, where's the other ones? Because they were actually really funny. Wait a minute, somebody sent me it on here. Oh yeah, I forgot to play this. Wait a minute, where is it? Here. This made me chuckle. So it basically says, let's list Angie's illnesses. That made me laugh.
No, never been sick. I have severe claustrophobia. I don't get PIP because of my anxiety. I get PIP for something else. I get PIP for my dizziness. I'm very repetitive, but I assume that's my BPD. I don't know, because I've got sickle cell anemia. I keep telling you that I've got sickle cell anemia. I do have a condition. If I look up, I do tend to sometimes get dizzy, and it just, I'm not no good. My head's really a bit fucked. It's vertigo, yes.
What was that?
I have AIDS for my ex. I don't take medication.
I have IBS.
I have sleep paralysis. I've had a heart monitor, and I don't really know one now. See, when I've had a real bad severe attack, because I can't control it, I end up going to hospital. The ambulance gets called because I do get severe anxiety. So basically, if I can't control my anxiety, I start to hurt myself. I can't get on a plane or die. If I sat on a plane and I had a real bad anxiety attack, I'll probably hit my head against the window.
Oh, sorry, trigger warning.
I'd rather have an addiction to alcohol than DIUGS because
Munchausen syndrome is a disorder characterised by the invention or fabrication of symptoms by a patient. The reasons why they do this are not often known to themselves, but the motivation of the fabrication is to acquire what we call the sick role. The term Munchausen syndrome has been replaced really by fabricated illness or factitious illness. If you look at patients who fabricate symptoms, the majority of them are actually female, the ratio of about 4 to 1. It can start at any age, but it's more commonly seen in adults. This is obviously something that's very serious, and we usually find that people who have these problems and do these things to themselves have emotional difficulties and psychological problems.
Oh my God, I couldn't stop laughing. What the hell? Oh my God. What's this one that somebody sent me? Oh, that's too funny. Oh, okay. This is Angie. Oh, this is about me. I love talking about myself. Angie thought she was getting picked tonight.
Big spoken, quick, get over there and vote.
Just ignore the fact that E2's on there, guys. There's fucking 9 other people there.
The Randy Roofer, get in there.
Look at my face. Oh, for God's sake.
The poll is done. To be fair, it's as I thought. 170 votes in that poll, so big up everybody who voted, guys, because a lot of people don't on polls. Thank you, everybody joining the team. I can't see it at the minute because I'm on the poll. So 36.16% voted for Angie, 12% for Pearl, 4% for Cheyenne, Celia 10%, Evil Queen 1%, Manic 1%, JM4 10%, Misread 2%, Gemzino 20%. DG is confirmed.
And that's really good. That's for the vote, you know, like how much people vote for you.
Here we go.
Don't know if you're going to like this. Don't know if you're going to like it. I'm fucking nervous to say it if you can't tell.
There's Gemzino.
Big up everybody with the heart maze are coming like fucking shit off a brick, so thank you. The next person announced to go in the house is Gemzino. Gemzino. Going in tonight.
Oh, my face.
Gemzino.
I'm sure we said the wrong name then.
Switch him off now, Ange.
How can you win the poll but not win to get in? That's wrong, that is.
Absolute blast. And she will make so much fun in there.
Ah, for God's sake.
It's mixed message.
I'm fully disappointed. That was a really bad disappointing climax,
but I'm going to watch it because it is going to be fucking fun.
Turn that bastard off, Angie, right now.
Look at it.
Oh my God, you know what? It's I thought that was gonna be me, I'm not gonna lie. I was getting excited with the poll. That design, I was like, how could you win the poll not getting? Thank you, Tokyo. But I was actually listening to Randy today, and he said that, what did he say? That he's having he's rethinking Corey. Oh, sorry, Corey. Oh, I hope he's still, he gets in the house still, Corey. But yeah.
Why can't I say
So anyway, no, honestly, I was getting people to say, I was getting shared the live. And then someone said to me that he said that he was rethinking you, Corey. I'm not even lying. Anyway, let's go back to who's next. We're going to go to Corey now, and then we're going to go to Barry. But let's go to the... God, so many videos to play. Right, Hustle accepts the apology from Corey.
That was everything I've said and felt. I sent it in a message to. But one thing I will say, look, you have to be able to tell the difference between someone that's actually genuinely apologizing and owning up to their mistakes and somebody that don't give a fuck.
Actually, that's boring. Let's listen to the one he played. He was up today. Here is this one. What's that one?
No, Tonya. No, he isn't. But again, I'm not apologising anymore, so you can all piss off.
I'm going to follow Angie.
That's your apology.
I've said it once, I'm not saying it again.
You said it like 5 times now.
He was that offended, right? And he thinks he's gone to police and stuff. He wouldn't be allowed to comment against me in boxes and stuff. Then when I was in Randy Roofer's live earlier, he commented going, I'm going to drag this out. Yeah, of course you are. You want content. Absolutely.
I'm not commenting on that situation.
No, you can shut up.
Yeah, you know exactly right.
Yeah, you can shut up. They are as a drama queen, yeah. He literally commented, Lisa, in Randy Roofer's live, going, I'm going to drag this right out. I was like, wow.
With a little megaphone next to her. I've seen it. Seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, because he got no other thing to make him bigger. He just needs to. He goes off fucking unnecessary fucking bullshit.
I mute myself before I'm down the FYP again.
Yeah, on that note, guys, I'm working, so if you don't mind.
Right, so that's that one. And I do believe that AI is going to drag it out. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he doesn't get on with Corey. Do you know what I mean? Corey has apologised. And, you know, you either accept it or you don't. There's nothing else, you know, he can do. You either just accept it, you know, carry on battling him, or just move on, you know, and block him. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to play this video about Barry. Now, if you don't know Barry, I don't really know the guy, but I know that he has slated me quite a lot with a specific group. And I think the video, they were playing the video this morning. I could be wrong, but I'm sure they were playing the video. And I made a comment regarding a certain person that had supported him. And I was kind of shut down. Well, you know, no hate on this person, because I don't mind this person, by the way. So there's no hate here. But this just goes to show what this app is about. If you're friends with someone, it doesn't matter, yeah, what they have done. Yeah. So, and then people come for me for that, or my supporters for that thing. Okay. So I did mention this person that is supporting this guy that said the most disgusting thing. So I was kind of shut down. No, we can't talk about that person because she's my friend. Okay. But I'm not going to, there's no hate on this creator, this person that said that to me, because, you know what I mean? I don't mind her, but I just want to talk about the hypocrisy on the app. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine if I was supporting someone that said what this Barry had said? So, you know, this Barry said he's not a very nice person. He said a lot about me, you know, in the past. Don't really associate with him at all. Can I also say, with a certain group, I'm not going to say names, right? They've outed quite a few people. Now, in my little surrounding, my little group, if you want to call it that, have never been outed for anything. Nothing. Okay, so people come from me. They come from my community, for this community here. But we haven't done anything. I've outed people for putting up GoFundMes, right? Saying, well, where's your evidence? You've got this GoFundMe up. Do you not think you should be providing receipts before people, you know, parting with their money? And I got attacked for that. Oh, my God, this is about her children, you know? And this is, I think, with a woman that wanted to get to the hospital or something like that. She needed transportation or something like that anyway. And, oh, my God, how can you say that? You know, she wouldn't be lying about her kids. She was lying. You know, because then they outed her and did an exposure on her. And that's twice, to get what I'm saying. But no one from my community here has been outed for anything. Do you know what I mean? Not people that I'm friends with anyway, but they have. And then we've got another person here. So tell me, guys, who is the problem here? It's certainly not us. So anyway, guys, I'm going to play this video. It is a trigger warning. Thank you, Curvaceous. So if you don't want to hear it, please exit the live. Okay. Where is it? Sorry, just trying to find it now. Here it is. So can you just put some trigger warnings up, guys? Oh, thank you. He's not well known on the app, but the people around him, you know the people that he's associated with. I'm not going to say any names.
And I do, before I play it, I apologise for whatever it is that's said. I have done. I know it's not enough. I own it. All those things. And I do understand how people feel. Right, I'll play it.
I just made.
So as you can see, you've got Chloe with a black car, I'll call her. You've got Snell, who is friends or was friends with him. I don't think she's friends with him now. I don't know how. I thought this was an old video. I didn't realise it was it last night? Was it? I could be wrong. But no, it must be an old video. It must be an old one because Connor's in there. Must be an old video. Anyway, this goes to show, this says to me, maybe you should pick your friends wisely, Snell and the rest of you in the box here. Because this is your little social group that you keep outing for being fraudsters and now this. Not our group. Okay. So it kind of says more about you than us.
And I do, before I play it, I apologise for whatever it is that's said. I have done. I know it's not enough. I own it. All those things. And I do understand how people feel.
A couple of nights ago.
Right, I'll play it.
I just made them some groovy gravy.
Groovy gravy?
Yeah. I made them Sunday dinner and crumbled a little bit of fun stuff into the gravy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear, they loved it. Well, at least they seemed like they did until they looked scared and they were like rocking themselves to sleep.
Do you know, right, that reminds me.
I'm going.
I remember being disappointed in girls generally, that apparently they put their hands, and this is when they're little girls, and they don't know why they do it, but they put their hands in their private places and rock backwards and forwards.
Oh, I don't know that. Barry, sorry, I've cleared the room.
What have you done?
I've literally cleared the room.
Everyone is just so disappointed.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that was the clip.
See you later, buddy.
I get you, I understand you, and I apologise.
Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
Can I disconnect?
Barry, I'm sorry, mate.
I feel sick.
Right.
I've got sick of me fucking
Box up, that is, man.
Oh, fuck off.
The mod's got rid of him.
What are you yelling out?
Guys, can we put...
Guys, in the chat. Listen, is everybody okay? Because that's fucking heavy shit, man.
Oh, fucking hell. Thank you for letting me play. I thought I was going to be made to look a liar. Thank you so
Granny
much.
Eliza, man.
I thought I was going to be made to look a liar.
It just needed to be done, I think. Oh, my fucking life, man.
I knew what I heard. I knew what I heard. I knew what I felt. I rang Kylie. I said to Kylie what I heard.
Can we turn the comments back on, please? Now, this is a friend of theirs, right? That were friends with this Barry for a while, for a long time. And he's a vile person because he used to slate me to the ground, say the most disgusting things. And Snell and the rest of them stayed friends with him. And now you're shocked. Now they're shocked. You know, maybe you should pick your friends wisely, Snell, and stop coming for me and my community and calling us wrong-uns when you're surrounded by wrong-uns. Surrounded by him. And I could have told you there's something wrong with this guy, the things that he was coming out in comments, but you let it go because you have a dislike for me, even though he said the most disgusting and evil, vile things towards me, right, and my supporters. You let it go because of your dislike for me. And he's turned out to be he was always a wrong-un, Okay, so maybe you should pick your friends wisely and maybe kind of just, well, these comments, they're not good. They don't look right. They don't look right. They were friends with them for a long time. Yeah. And like I said, because of their dislike for me, they let him get away with saying those vile things towards me. They were vile, the things he was coming out with. And I used to think, how are they friends with this guy? How are they friends? But now it's gone live in your lives now. You feel you probably have to say goodbye because obviously you got all these viewers. Because let's face it, would you have said it? Would you have said it before? Probably not, because you're surrounded by wrong-uns. People that have committed fraud, yeah, that you've set up GoFundMe's for, that I've criticised because they've had no receipts and found out that I was actually telling the truth, but I get no apology for that. So how many more wrong-uns are you going to have in your little group? And you come for us? You know what I mean? And another thing that I've been told, I'm not going to give the person's name, a certain person went into that box, I don't have the video of it, and supported him and said that he wasn't a wrong-un. And that person is Alicia. Yeah. And Alicia is the one that likes to go around telling everybody that they're peddlers. Oh, that's Nazi behaviour constantly. Said that I'm probably on the register. Called me a peddler in Alex's box. Went in to this live and said, and supported him, and said he's not a wrong-un. And when I went in someone's live this morning and said to I'm not going to say the person's name, and I said, but what about Alicia supporting him? No, Alicia's my friend. Oh, thank you, Jojo. No, Alicia's my friend. Don't talk about Alicia. And I got muted. But yet, if he was in my box and I was associated with this guy and supported him, can you imagine? This is what I'm trying to say. The hypocrisy on this app is unreal. How can you be friends with someone that supports that? And then I get muted for making that comment. Could you imagine, guys, if I had this person in my box? Can you imagine what Snell and the rest of them would have said? Oh my God, Angie, she's an enabler. Yeah, oh my God, Angie had him in her box. Or can you imagine if I supported him like Alicia did? Oh my God, Angie, I would never do that anyway. Don't get me wrong. Oh my God, Angie supports this guy. Oh my God. That's what it would be about. The hypocrisy. And the funny thing is, guys, me and my community have done nothing wrong. We're not surrounded by wrong-uns. No one has been outed. None of that. But how many more people are going to get outed in their little group? Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Right, this is happening to them. It's because they're just like, for me, they're bypassing the most disgusting comments towards me, and they're laughing at it. They find it funny. And instead of saying, no, Barry, that is not okay, what you've just said, that is crossing the line, they've kept him as a friend. Not yet, please. Don't judge. So there you go, guys. That is the video about Barry. I thought it was a very old video because Connor was in there. So, guys, if people want to jump in the boxes and have their say in regards to the Corey situation or the Barry situation, I don't know if, what's her name, Menopause is on here because she brought it to me. I thought she was a troll because she asked me if I was going to play it. And I wasn't going to play this video because of the content of it because it was a huge trigger. And I just thought, oh, yeah, she wants me to play it to report me. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Alicia, what do you want? I don't know if I want to put wrong-uns in the box, Alicia.
Oh, your flowers. I study botany.
Oh, sorry, my volume's down. There, that's better. Hello.
Angie, stop telling lies about me to run with your narrative. Don't ever sit there. I'm a mother. Listen, shut your fucking mouth.
You shut your mouth, you wrong.
I'm a mother of 3 children, you cunt.
Out of my box.
Don't ever fucking call. You're a fucking nonce. Have a wash, you dirty, dusty, scummy bitch.
You support wrong-uns. Get out of my box. You do. And that came from a very reliable source. Okay? You supported him and you're friends with him. You are friends with him. And I don't care what anyone says. How dare you? Right? If I get bananaed, I don't care. How dare you go around this app calling people pedlos? How dare you go around calling innocent people pedlos? And you're supporting that. He's your friend, okay? Can you imagine, guys, if he was my friend? Can you imagine the hate I would get on here? Told you she always ghost watches me.
Hi, Angie. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know if she went into that box at that time, okay? But I was told by a reliable source.
Angie, I was in the live when Alicia went in the box and said, first of all, she was arguing in the comments with Nanny D, saying that they're wrong, stop talking about him. You did do it, Alicia, because I was in the live when you got in there.
You did do
I
it.
was actually in the live when you were sticking up for him, saying that he was not a wronging. You did say that. He's not a wronging. We all know Barry. Barry's this, Barry's that. We're all friends with him. Barry didn't mean it that way. You heard what he said. Barry's this. You heard what he said. Angie, how can you... The young girl was talking about Sunday lunch and she put a bit of happy backer in it. Where did that come from, what he said? How can you get that from Sunday lunch?
Sorry, can I just say something? Do you support Alex that mocked child SA and you got the cheek to have a go at other people?
The thing is, though, Stephanie, I do believe Alex that was referring to what he said to Kelly, right? I'm not saying it's okay, right? I'm not saying it's okay, but I squashed the beef with Alex, okay? When you've got a woman coming on here calling everyone else... I have not finished, Stephanie. I have not finished. Right? No, I have not finished. Right? You've asked me a question. I'm going to reply. Right? Listen, I'll tell you what, Stephanie, because you keep...
fuck you, you're
going to get out my bye. Right? You're another woman that you're sitting there. Instead of thinking this is disgusting, this video, you're arguing and you're talking about Alex. Me and Alex have squashed the beef. Do I always have Alex in my box? No, I do not. Okay, I do believe Alex was talking about Kelly in that situation. That is my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Okay, regarding this guy, right? He was talking about little children. He was talking about little children and private parts and shit like that. Okay, so that was 1,000 times worse than what Alex ever said. Okay,
it was disgusting what he said.
For me, if I heard this, right? Which I have heard that. I would think, and I've got to say it, I would think this person's a peddler. And I'm not throwing this word around, I'm not. But that's what I would think if someone had said that to me.
Angie, what else? What else
is what he is? I'm not putting accusation out and saying that that's what he is. I'm not.
What was in his mind to think that? Why did someone even think that?
Barry, and you want to talk about Alex. You know, this is Alicia wanting to throw that word around. I don't throw it around, but she's sitting there saying I'm probably on the register and said that Alex is a nonce and but yet protects this guy. That's the difference.
Angela, what we shouldn't do today is deflect. So while people are speaking about Alex's situation has been run through this app enough. This is a discussion about Barry and what he said, not about what Alex said and what Alex has done and what Joe Blogs has done on the app. We're not deflecting from the situation that we're talking about Barry.
Yeah, you're right.
And for all of you people...
I'm going to drop down.
Hello, Hayley, my darling.
Hello, dolls.
For all you people that are sitting in this chat going on about Alex, you seem to have missed the point where Barry said about a little girl doing things to herself and the woman going on about putting wacky backy in the gravy for her children. Don't deflect, talk about the real issues. This Barry should not be on this app. To do that and say that about children, you've got to be sick in the bloody head.
And these same people went in on Alex with what he said, but is protecting Alicia, who supports this guy, and says he's not a wrong and he didn't mean it that way. How did he mean it then, Alicia?
Can I just say something, Angie, and then I'll drop? I just want to say to the sick individual called Alicia while she's in the comments, stop going around the app calling me a racist, because I'm no fucking racist, and that Barry is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And the people who said that. And she's fucking...
Can you imagine if I supported this guy?
Angie, you wouldn't hear the last of it if you supported him.
You wouldn't hear it now.
This is my point. The hypocrisy is crazy, man.
Angie, I've said my piece. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Thank
Bye,
you.
Jojo. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, Ashley, do you know you're in the box?
I was in the live. I heard everything. Alicia did come in and say it, and she said, and her and Nanny D had a few words.
Well, she said he wasn't a wrong one.
Yeah, she said he's not a wrong. We all know Barry. We know what he is. He's not. Don't call him a wrongin and all this. She did say that because I heard her say it.
How do you really know someone?
Video, what can you
anybody?
What can you get from that apart from being a wrongin? You can't get naked from that. It don't matter how many times.
Morning, Ange. Can I just interrupt a minute? The Brummie Joe situation with the gravy was over 20 years ago, and it was adults. I think she was still at college or university.
She was.
So
She was
someone
a
who's
teenager.
doing the narrative saying she was putting in children's bloody food, they need to get the facts right. Okay?
No.
That's all I'm saying. No matter Barry, yeah, that is just disgusting. And he has got the same. He has got the same crap like Alex did. But to say it about Brummie Joe, false narrative, that is absolutely disgusting. Bye.
She was talking about her and her boyfriend years ago.
Yeah, years ago. Someone just said she put it in children's food and she never.
No, that was not.
She did in the middle.
Yeah, well, that is wrong. She did not say that. What she said was her and her boyfriend, when she was like 19 year old, she done a Sunday lunch and she put it in the gravy. When she was her and her boyfriend. For no children, for adults.
Okay, then I'm standing corrected and I apologise and I rescindicate that because I got a message saying she put it in children's gravy. So I will take that back and apologise if you're in there. Really sorry.
Yeah, because the young girl, the woman, she's absolutely distraught about it because Pete was running around saying all different things about it. She didn't even know what Barry said. And if you listen to that video, that recording, she says, oh, Barry, I've cleared your room. But it was Barry what cleared the room because when Barry said that, everyone went. And he looked up and said, yeah, I don't know what it was. He put the blame on her. He knew exactly what he'd done. And then he went into a coughing fit.
When was this, Lisa?
This was about 3 days ago. About 3 days.
See, when I looked at it, it's only for smoking. When I looked at it, I thought it was a very old video.
No, it was only. That's what I'm saying. You know, when they was all talking about Corey, I know what he said was wrong. I do not agree with it whatsoever. But I went all through the app and everyone was talking about that, but none of them was talking about Barry. I said, now listen, everyone, what this man said, no one ain't even picking up on it. That was about 3 days ago when he said it, but obviously the fishwives are so upset over it, it's a joke. They've all washed their hands from him. But Alicia did stand by him.
Okay, Angie, people are asking, can you play it again, please?
And can I just say, these people also have all come for me, called me wrong and all these things for things that I have said. I've never spoken about children or anything like this. All come for me, and I bet they all support Alicia on this. I bet they all did. And like I said, I went into a live. I'm not going to say whose live, and I was muted for saying, "Are you going to out Alicia?" And I got the response I got is, "Alicia's my friend."
Well, friends like that, you don't need them. Because if it was my own son who had done that, I would wash my hands for him. Simple as that. I would not stand by anyone who said that about little girls. And if you listen to it, he says girls, no, little girls. Yeah. He corrects himself.
Can you play it? Everybody in the voice wants to hear, in the chat wants to hear it again.
Before you play it, Ange, listen to what she says. I've cleared your room, Barry. And he puts the blame on her. He lets her think, because she don't even realise what he said. So I just want to point that out to you before you listen to it.
I'm going to put it on sub if these, Alicia on top. If you want to support it wrong, and that's up to you.
Angie, it's Tink. You might as well say my name. I didn't know you got muted in my live.
Oh, I didn't know that was you, Tink.
I couldn't come in on my account because you have my account blocked, so I've let my mates.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you got muted in my life. If I had, I would have told them to
I didn't,
unmute you.
like I said, there's no hate on you. I didn't want to mention your name.
So, when Alicia went in, like all of us, she did defend him. Yeah, because we hadn't heard the recording, right? But the minute she heard the recording, she didn't defend him.
She did hear the recording, don't lie.
No, she hasn't.
That's not what I got told.
I'm actually talking to Angie.
Yeah, I know you're talking to Angie, but I was in the live.
Also, Angie, Brummy Joe, like I know you've just had it all taken back now, but obviously we need to keep her out of this, man. Like she's been wrapped up in this. She had no idea what Barry had said.
Yeah.
And it was adults with the gravy that she was on about.
The name Brummy Joe, we're not going to talk about her.
Yeah, no, I think I did apologise. I'd been given the wrong information, so I'm bad on that. Julie, can you mute your mic, please? I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, God.
If you could please pass that on, do you know what I mean, to Brummy Joe? I got the wrong information. I got the wrong information, so I hold my hands up for that. So, yeah, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I am, obviously I am live myself already, still talking about this. We have been on it about it for ages, but obviously at the time, this whole thing with Corey and all that was the topic of everybody else, not us. So now you lot are obviously coming to know of it. The whole thing, like obviously this morning is because obviously what's kicked it off this morning, like obviously on Pearl's live, is because of the the two-facedness with the person that brought it to Pearl's platform. But yeah, and I didn't know you got blocked. Alicia doesn't support him, right? Brummy Joe does not spike kids, and Barry. Yeah, you've been told different. Lisa, this is my friend's group. This is my friend's group, and I've been in through this firsthand. I've also heard all the groups, the conversations behind the scenes, right? I'm in the conversations behind the scenes as well, so I know what's being said.
But can I speak for 1 second? You still support him, Tink. You still speak to him.
No, we don't still support him. We have him blocked.
Nobody else you do, and so do Alicia.
No, we don't.
Oh, yes, you do. You do, Tink.
Do you want to have a look at my block list then, Lisa?
No,
like, who
I don't
even
wanna look in your block list, Tink. You still
so then
support.
stop coming on here. Stop coming on here, claiming for clout off Angie.
I'll tell you what you said.
Shit.
Please listen to me,
Angie. If we don't support him,
Angie, let me talk.
He's actually come off the app, right? And you've been speaking a lot, Lisa, since I got in the box, sweetheart. I'm talking to Angie.
Yeah, you're lying.
Ting, just finish. Just one sec, Lisa, and then you can reply.
Yeah.
Can you not stop
none of us like children? None of us support him. He's completely come off the app, and we all have him blocked. He was booted out of the live, and no one's spoken to him properly since.
Properly. See? Now can I speak now? You looked up and said, I've spoken to him and I've spoken to him and I'm gonna leave it as that. In other words, you don't want to speak about him no more. Right? But you're still speaking to him I
spoke to him before the recording, yes, I did. Like everyone else as a friend.
Oh, this was yesterday, Lisa. You said this yesterday. You said this yesterday.
I spoke to him yesterday.
No, you said this yesterday.
Can I ask you a question then, Tim?
Who the hell is Barry?
Wait a minute, can I ask you a question?
You know the Lego emoji that was it goes into like Alicia's live and my lives and stuff like that? The Lego head. Yeah, him.
What, as in Alicia?
Yeah, you're Alicia, yeah.
Oh.
Basically, so even if she didn't hear the video, she was told what he'd said and she still defended him. That's the message I got even.
Right, so the problem is, the way this come about on the app, it come out of Irish Kelly's mouth.
Ban Irish Kelly.
That's how we first heard about it, was because Irish Kelly was sprouting about Barry on live. So of course we're not going to believe anything that comes out of her mouth. We're not.
Alicia, please, because she's saying you're lying.
Can I just say
she's
something?
In my
Can we get Alicia
she's in
Angela?
Can I just say?
She's gonna scream. I don't want.
No, she won't. I promise.
Everyone needs to just need to be conversation between you two.
Wait, you lot, Angela. She's not gonna scream. They're talking about her. Come on. Get Alicia in.
What I'm trying to say is we need to stop deflecting from the situation. Barry said it, and I know definitely Alicia, she cut off Alex straight away when he said that. So there's no way she's going to not cut off Barry.
Exactly. She defended him. She did.
So bring him up. Bring her up here. Let her defend herself.
Angie, she just said on my live she's not going to shout.
She said he wouldn't. He didn't mean it like that. That's her words.
Angela, get my word for it. I promise Alicia's not going to shout. I promise you.
She's not in my box, Torian.
She's not a wrong one, Angela. Come on, stop being
You go on about
Angie,
me.
she's in my life. She's saying she's not going to be kicking off.
She's not going to
be shouting.
Come on, look, Angela. How would you? Come on, they're talking about it. It's not fair. Come on, let's just have it out. She's not gonna shout.
I don't particularly want her in.
Come on, Angela. Come on.
When you said Irish Kelly said it, I don't go in Irish Kelly's room no
Come on,
more.
Ange,
I've got
thank
no
you.
reason to stick up for her, but Irish Kelly was right, wasn't she? Irish Kelly was 100% right what she said.
Can you mute? Lisa, mute, please. Let Alicia talk.
Right, I never said that he didn't say that, or he didn't say it in the way. Yeah. I never said that he didn't say it in any type of way. I went into a live, everyone was slagging Barry off. Barry was my mate, and I said, they was all saying all this shit. I said, Barry's not a wrong un. Then they played the video, and I listened to it, and I got in the box, because me and Nanny D had a bit of a to-do, sorted all that out, and obviously what he said is wrong. When Alex said what he said, I stopped speaking to Alex. Now Barry said what he said, I've stopped talking to Barry. But don't push narratives out there that I support nonces or noncing or any of that kind of behaviour, because that's a dangerous narrative to push. And I know you're going to...
Isn't that what you do, Alicia, when you're saying that I'm probably
Angie, stop it for a minute. We're grown up. Stop it, because this is serious.
We're
adults. Stop it.
You have done. Have you not called me a peddler?
Have you not called me that? Have you not sat and called me that?
No, I didn't. I said you're
Yes, you have. I've got a recording where you're going, Alicia is a paedophile.
I said you're obsessed with the pedlos, because you are.
No, I'm not, Angie. Stop it.
Angela,
listen,
stop.
you platform convicted paedophiles, and you are still friends with Alex after what Alex said. I'm not. I'm not friends with Alex.
Listen,
I ain't friends with Alex after what he said.
In the box.
I'm not friends with Alex. You're a fucking wrong one.
We don't want anyone that supports Alicia in the box off. See ya. Sorry, she sits there calling everyone else a pedlo. And called Alex a pedlo, called this person a pedlo, that person a pedlo, said I'm probably on the register. Only recently, was it a month ago, I was in Alex's box, she said that I'm a pedlo. And she's sitting there saying Alex is a pedlo, but sat in his box. Make it make sense, do you get what I'm saying? And now she supports this guy, right? She did support him, okay? She was friends with him, and then she's saying about who I have on my platform, they're all wrong-uns.
Right, she's explained her side about the Barry situation.
He's been best friends with a guy that has said that, and in my opinion, that's pedlo, not well, as she would put it, Nancy behaviour.
Right, let me just say something because I really.
Top Girl, can I also just say this one thing?
Yeah. Go on.
A lot of people don't know who Barry is, right? Now I don't really know him personally, right? But he has said a lot about me, right? Slating me around, the most disgusting, evil things. They should have kicked him out then and thought to themselves, "Oh, this guy's not right, man." You know, most dirty things. Okay, he has said to me in comments. Okay, and because of their dislike for me, they didn't block him. They laughed. They thought it was funny. And now look, he's got this video that is the most disgusting thing, and you all allowed it. You all allowed him to say the most disgusting things about me because you didn't like me, right? And now look at him. And now you found out.
Right, have you finished?
Mm-hmm.
Right, let me just say something because I honestly, this Barry guy has made me feel physically sick. I don't want to be on this live whilst you're talking about him. However, whatever you've just said about Barry and Alicia, Alex did the exact same thing and Red kept him platformed.
Well, you're deflecting. Wait a minute, Top Girl. Now you're deflecting. This is not about
Andy Savile. No, I'm not deflecting. I'm just saying they both did exactly the same thing. Both groups of people did exactly the same thing. You're only seeing one side because you're still having beef with Alicia.
No, wait a minute. I have told, and Linz would tell you this. I have told Alex what he the things, you know, the pictures he put up and I told him this. We squashed it because I didn't want it going on for another year. It was going back and forth. It was all.
No, I get that. I do get that, Angie. But I'm just saying.
Alicia runs around this app calling everyone a pedlo and a wrong un. She's many times, and Alex's box recently called me a pedlo.
This is what I mean. Like, everyone's using this pedalo word so fluently. Like, it comes naturally off your tongues. I just don't understand it.
People saying that I've got wrong uns in my box. Oh, I've got this wrong un. And she's best friends with Barry.
I know Alicia. She would have blocked him straight away as soon as she read it.
Stop supporting her, Top Girl. Stop supporting her. She was told. She might not have listened to the video, but she was told of the things he said, right? And she sat there without even seeing any evidence, doesn't even know the probably guy off the TikTok. I don't know.
I just find this.
I'm sick, saying he's not a wrong un. I know Barry. He's okay. He didn't mean it that way. That was her words. He did not mean it that way. And that's what she said before she heard that video. But those were her words.
What I just don't like is the deflection from Barry. Let's talk about Barry.
If someone came to me with such an accusation like that, this guy said da-da-da. You know, I wouldn't associate with that person until I find out, until I get those receipts. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's an accusation. Do you get what I'm saying? But you've got to have receipts with it as well, right? But she straight away defended him.
I think we need to stop deflecting from the situation and talk about Barry in itself and what happened. It doesn't, like, you can talk about this another day, but the deflection from the actual situation is mad.
You just deflected and mentioned Alex.
Because I was giving you an example, exactly the same thing that happened with Barry.
It's just the same as racism. You know, someone says something, it always goes back to me and Pearl. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, it's not. I'm not doing that. You can't bring this up on me. I'm giving you a situation that exactly the same thing, but different people. I'm gonna. I don't know, Michael. I don't know. I just think we need to talk about Barry and nobody else today.
Angie, can you imagine if I was friends with this guy, or I had this guy in my
get ridiculed.
You know, Top Girl, can you imagine what would come out of Alicia's mouth? Oh my God, the peddler enabler. That's exactly what she would have said. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not even disputing that. You would have got ridiculed. I'm saying that. Do you know what I mean? But two wrongs, like, I just want people to understand how disgusting this Barry is, because I literally was physically sick this morning in Pearl's live.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you wouldn't. You would be on everyone's platform.
Go away, Carla, because you're deflecting it back to Alex. I assume you support Barry, do you? Let me block you.
And you shouldn't talk on this Barry when she's... Carla, go away, man.
Yeah, go away, Carla, you didn't.
We're talking about one... Listen, me and Alex decided to squash things, okay? When he got with that Rebecca, put out a video of him or something, I don't know, photo of him, revenge corn, okay? Yeah. I'm against that. He broke down on Miss Red's live. Now, regardless of what you say, this is an app. So I was concerned this man might unalive himself. That was what was going through my head, because revenge corn, it's high. Unaliving rate with revenge corn is very high. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, so I understand that.
This guy is broken. He was crying, okay, right? And he's a male. Yeah, I don't know if he suffers with mental health, but I was concerned for him. And you're sitting there deflecting it to Alex. Why did I support Alex and all this?
No, I'm not. I give you a situation. I'm not deflecting from the situation. I'm trying to.
He shouldn't have said what he said, Alex. Don't get me wrong. He shouldn't have. I do believe what he said was probably towards Kelly, okay, because he has explained this to me, right? Believe what you like. But for me, it was when he broke down on TikTok. And I have empathy for people that are not in a good place, okay? And that's what it's about. And that's how we sorted things out.
But I think Top Girl was just giving you a scenario.
Unfortunately, the half that don't have that empathy, you know.
Yeah, Top Girl was just giving you a scenario, bless her, you know, this and this, and people are saying this, and she was just trying to show you a scenario.
Because it is exactly the same thing, but I really do think we should just forget all this and talk about the actual situation, because, again, other people are being brought into it and this person's getting a fucking free reign. Like, this man, like, I'm speechless.
I think Tink said he came off the app.
Well, fucking good. He needs to be reported to the police. Like, this is the scary thing about TikTok. We're sat with people on boxes who, like, even I'm anonymous. Do you know what I mean? But look at the things that are coming out after months and months of these people sat on the box. It's fucking disgusting.
But my point is, Top Gun, I'll say it again. The signs were there. The red flags were there. You should have seen it, Snell, Chloe, Alicia. The signs were there, all there. Red flag, red flag, red flag. When he was being disgusting about me. Yeah, that's a red flag. The things he was coming out with was a red flag for me.
Disgusting.
I wouldn't have said he was
Yeah, that's a red flag. I wouldn't have things he was coming out with. It's a red flag for me. Disgusting. He was a... Yeah, that's a red flag. I wouldn't have things he was coming out with. Do people not hear that? Disgusting. You know, what I'm saying is the red flags are there. You know, you got to think. Do you know what I mean? This guy's crossed the line with what he's saying because he was crossing the line over and over again. But because of your dislike for me, you just dismissed it. What kind of fucking women are you? What kind of women, are you to allow it and think it's funny the things he was saying about me and my family?
Angie, there's a lot of people in the chat that just come in and unaware of what Barry said. Would you mind playing the video?
And I've always said to you as well, Angie, you're too forgiving. Like, and I've said this to you before, if somebody shits on you one time and you give them a free rein, they'll do it again and again and again. And that's not just one person. I'm talking about, I've said to you on the phone as well, like, you need to think about what you do because nobody thinks about your mental health when you're fucking crying. They all sit down and come to you and laugh at you.
I mean, I have listened to men that say they're going to threaten me. You know, threaten to come to my house and I won't wake up in the morning on Christmas Day. These are women, that have gone through DV, that are sitting there laughing at it, right? Laughing, red flag, red flag, red flag, right there. And you're sitting there laughing because you have a dislike for me. You know what I mean? The same with Barry. The things that he was coming out with about me. The threats. Yeah, you DV survivors, and you're sitting there saying I'm a DV survivor, and you're allowing it. Yeah, what kind of women, stand by a man that threatens another woman? And you're saying
she knows it's fucking Barry. Stop saying she said Barry 50 times. Stop writing it in the comments. She knows it's Barry, not Bazza. It's Barry.
But Barry.
My God.
Do you get what I'm saying, though, Top Girl?
No, I do understand it, and
women are supporting these men. They're supporting, then they find out this has happened, like, oh my God, he's a wrongin'. And, take accountability. It's your own fault. Take accountability. You can look for the signs, man. The signs were there.
Do you want to play this video again? Because everyone's saying, can you play it again?
Oh, yeah. If I get bananaed, guys, I'll go onto my other account.
I'm going to drop out, Angie, yeah?
Yeah, if I get bananaed, guys, I will go onto another account, okay? Probably Delusive 2 or something.
Bye, Top Girl. Have a good day.
Right. Okay. I've got to find it. One sec. Right. Guys, it's a trigger, so if you don't want to hear it, exit the live.
And I do, before I play it, I apologise for whatever it is that's said. I have done. I know it's not enough.
Wait a minute, can I put myself on the big screen?
I own it. All those things. And I do understand how people feel. Right, I'll play it.
I just made them some groovy gravy.
Groovy gravy?
Yeah. I made them Sunday dinner and crumbled a little bit of fun stuff into the gravy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear, they loved it. Well, at least they seemed like they did until they looked scared and they were like rocking themselves to sleep.
Do you know, right, that reminds me.
I'm going.
I remember being disappointed in girls generally, that apparently they put their hands, and this is when they're little girls, and they don't know why they do it, but they put their hands in their private places and rock backwards and forwards.
Oh, I don't know about Barry. Sorry, I've cleared the room.
What have you done?
I've literally cleared the room.
Everyone is just so disappointed.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that was the clip.
See you later, buddy.
I get you, I understand you, and I apologise.
Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
Can I disconnect?
Barry, I'm sorry, mate.
I feel sick.
Right.
I've got sick of me talking.
Fucked up, that is, man.
Oh, fuck off.
The mod's got rid of him.
Yeah.
Guys, in the chat, listen, is everybody okay? Because that's fucking heavy shit, man.
Thank you for letting him play. I thought I was going to be made to look a liar. Thank you so
Granny
much.
Eliza, man.
I thought I was going to be made to look a liar.
It just needed to be done, I think. Oh my fucking life.
I knew what I heard. I knew what I heard. I knew how I felt. I rang Kylie. I said to Kylie what I heard.
Sorry, guys, I did say it was a trigger and to leave. I don't understand Snell's response there where she's put, was I right to say that? Hello. Well, you've heard it, haven't you? Why do you need to ask someone else? Obviously kick him. He's a wrong un. You know what I mean? You don't need to ask that question.
And Angie, did you hear what he said? What she said? I've cleared your room, Barry. He went, oh yeah, because they're so disappointed. He let her believe she was the one what cleared the room.
I
But when they heard,
I don't know if he was being sarcastic and he realised, because he realised what he said.
Any man, for any woman or any man to talk like that about a child on this app, they need help. That is sick. That is disgusting. When I heard that, I felt physically sick. Any child within his perimeter needs to be safeguarded.
Mm. Yeah. Hi, Nana. I mean, listen, when I listened to that, I wasn't sure whether to play it because of the content of it. You know what I mean? It's a huge trigger. I don't know what he means by what he said, to be honest. I don't. Or maybe I'm being really thick here, but I don't. But regardless, regardless who's talking about a child, you know?
I said any child in the vicinity needs safeguarding, not on the app. In the vicinity. Any child that despicable or vile person has dealings with needs to be safeguarded, needs to be spoken to, because you just don't know what's happened. God bless them children in his vicinity.
and all his devices need to be checked. Everything he's got needs to be checked. And what he done, he made a collection up. They paid for insurance, petrol, everything for him. But he's got so many computers and laptops around him. Why didn't he sell one of them?
Wow.
He's got so much shit.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, what he said was he's got to go to work on a bike because he can't afford the insurance. So everyone collected up and got his insurance paid for. They gave him petrol money. And then they found out he's got a 5-bedroom house.
It's really getting me angry because, I know I keep banging on about this, but it's the people that supported him, and not seeing those red flags,
Oh, yeah,
doing these GoFundMes and, helping this sort of wronging. You're just, in my eyes, I don't care what anyone says, those women are just much responsible.
And it's all you have to do is listen to him. He's a creep. He's creepy.
He is a creep. I mean, he sounds like a bloody creep.
Exactly. I thought
I'm not going to say it's saying he's a peddler because, I don't believe it's a court case against me. Do you know what I mean? But it is kind of that kind of behaviour in my eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Of course it is. That's how they are. That's how they speak.
Yeah.
Anyway, I come up here and just to make sure you're okay because
maybe women should start protecting children on this app instead of just having a little because if you dislike for someone and stop, when you see a comment that just doesn't look right, that's quite sick. Maybe you should think, okay, it's a red flag. Let's get rid of him. But you didn't. You were friends with him for a long, long time. And these women in my eyes are sick.
They are.
They need to hold accountability. We're not getting rid of him earlier.
People need to stop coming in here and putting things on you, Angie. That's really pissing me off because you let Alicia in the second time after what she said the first time, and you both got beef, but you wanted to let her her explanation. Yeah. But then she was deflecting it onto you.
He was threatening me and everything in the boxes, and they were laughing. These women were laughing, thinking it's funny, and they're sitting there saying they're DV survivors.
Well, I'm sorry, but...
And you're wondering why I question your history, why I question your past. If you're a DV survivor, surely you would support a woman with if a man is threatening that woman, surely you would. Yeah, he said the most awful things about me.
And I've heard him say loads of bad things about you.
It's Barry.
It's Barry, yes. And he's on the app on a different name, so I've heard. I don't know.
Guys, it's not about me, no, but I'm just saying the warning signs were there. The red flags were there about him.
And without being rude, people, you've come into Angie's platform, so therefore it's about Angie. If you don't like it, there's a cross on the box. Click it, goodbye. Ta-da! Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Exactly.
Angie, can I just say one thing, right? And I don't want to deflect from the situation, but can I just say these bots that Crypto Baby is sending in are absolutely disgraceful. He wants to get a grip of his life.
Crypto Baby's also a friend of that group.
Exactly.
They
and he wants to get out of Alicia's arms.
Get a grip now, Chloe. Get a grip. You are friends with the most vilest of vilest. Red flag, red flag. Crypto Baby, friends of DWP, right, has come on here 4 times exposing either himself or a photo on Google on a 13+ app. And you think this funny, Alicia? You are friends of DWP. You're friends with Crypto Baby. So are you, Snell and Chloe. That all of you are. Get a grip, yeah? And look at yourself and stop calling us wrong-uns and look at yourself.
Them bots have spoke about people touching kids in this live, calling people peddlers. He's been homophobic by using bots. He continues this behaviour and people don't, think it's a joke and it's not. What he's saying in those bots is a disgrace. He wants to get a grip of his life.
You were saying yesterday, was it last night? I don't know if you even said it today about children.
Exactly. And he's said all of these slurs within these bots, and that is not acceptable. Everybody knows it's you. You want your devices checked as well, because what you say within those bots are absolutely fucking disgraceful. And that's all I've come to say, so I'm going.
Hi, Angie. Good afternoon. I work within the social services. I heard this recording earlier on with Pearl. Has this actually been reported to the police, and who
what do you mean with Pearl?
I was with Pearl, listening to Pearl earlier on, and this video was played.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. Do we know the name of the female that was laughing and joking at the fact that she had put something in the children's food to make them...
It wasn't. Hang on, Nana B. It wasn't children. She's coming here and she's cleared it up. She put something. She spiked adults' food. Regardless, she still spiked someone, but it was adults, not children.
She didn't actually do it, though, did she?
No. And the thing being is, the most important things, as you work for social services, I also am frontline. You know, the most important thing here now, what was being said in there, is why Barry is talking about little girls and girls and what they're doing. He's obviously getting a rise from that. Everybody in his vicinity should be safeguarded when there's children. His nieces, his nephews, any child that comes in contact with him needs to be safeguarded as a matter of urgency.
I've just saw in the comments as well that he works on the public buzzes.
You see, I can't understand why the first person that ever got that or heard that video, or even someone that was in that room at the time, didn't immediately raise an alarm to the police or to social services.
But we don't know that's not been done, do we?
Well, I really hope it has.
I mean, we're sitting here and we're doing assumptions. We can't assume that we know nobody's gone to the police or social services.
I know when Pearl listened to it this morning, she was in tears. She had to stop everything she was doing and come off because it really, it upset everyone that was in her room. She had to shut down. But
it did, Nana. We was all upset.
Yes, it is. It's heartbreaking to think that there are children out there.
When Angie played it last night, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people in Angie's chat...
I didn't play it last night, did I?
No, you didn't, did you?
I can't remember.